Have you ever found yourself juggling overdue bills, unexpected expenses, and that nagging feeling of guilt when you realize you spent a little too much last weekend? And on top of that, you're trying to keep your relationship happy and healthy without letting money worries creep in between you and your partner. You're not alone, and it definitely doesn't have to be this way. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore practical tips to help you and your loved ones live more efficiently and more harmoniously. Today, we're diving into some real-life, easy-to-implement productivity hacks for couples who want to boost their day-to-day efficiency, especially when it comes to finances. Because let's face it, when it comes to blending love and money, there's always more to learn. So grab a cup of coffee or tea, settle in with your partner, or feel free to watch solo and take notes for later, and let's get started on a journey towards a happier, healthier financial life together. Hack number 1. The weekly money meeting. Hack number 1 is super simple but incredibly powerful. Schedule a weekly money meeting. Picture this as your own mini financial date. Now, you might be thinking, ugh, do I really want to spend my free time talking about bills? But trust me, it's worth it. Consistently dedicating a small slice of time each week to your finances is one of the best ways to stay organized and reduce those last-minute financial surprises. In practical terms, it could look like this: every Sunday evening, right after dinner, or maybe Saturday morning over coffee, you both sit down for about 20 minutes. You look at the past week's expenses, any upcoming bills, and review your shared savings goals. If you have kids, maybe do this after they go to bed or before they wake up. The key is to keep the meeting short and sweet. You don't want this to feel like a dreaded chore. Over time, it can even become a comfortable ritual, like a check-in that keeps you both on the same page. Here's how to implement it. 1. Create a relaxed atmosphere, light a candle, play some soft music, or just cozy up on the couch. 2. Prepare in advance. Keep track of bills and transactions during the week so you're not scrambling for receipts at the last minute. 3. Use a simple shared document, like a Google Sheet, or even a budgeting app we'll talk about in the next hack, to note down key points during your meeting. By dedicating this brief time every week, you'll stay aligned with each other's spending habits and goals, and you'll nip any issues in the bud before they become big problems. Consistency is everything here. Hack number 2. Shared budgeting apps. Now that you've got your weekly money date scheduled, it's time to make life even simpler by going digital. Shared budgeting apps are a lifesaver for so many couples. Instead of waiting until the end of the month to see where your money went and then arguing about who spent too much on dining out, you can see your finances in real time. Or even good old-fashioned spreadsheet tools are excellent for keeping tabs on every penny. Transparency is essential in a healthy financial partnership. When both partners can see at a glance what's coming in and what's going out, there's less room for misunderstandings or overspending. Here's how to implement it. 1. Choose one platform that both of you find user-friendly. If one partner hates complicated features, pick a simpler app. 2. Link your bank accounts and credit cards so transactions automatically appear. 3. Set spending categories for groceries, entertainment, dining out, etc., and decide on budget limits together. 4. Check in daily or every other day just to keep an eye on things. Having that shared digital dashboard means you're both on the same team. You can celebrate together when you stick to the budget and adjust quickly if you're going over in a certain category. It's all about teamwork. Hack number 3. Divide and conquer tasks. Hack number 3 is all about playing to each other's strengths. Some of us are detail-oriented, think spreadsheet lovers who actually enjoy balancing the checkbook, while others prefer the big picture, strategizing about future savings and long-term goals. And that's totally okay. The key idea here is, don't force a round peg into a square hole. If you're better at, say, making sure bills get paid on time, take charge of that. If your partner is more comfortable researching the best credit card rewards program or figuring out investment strategies, let them run with it. This approach not only enhances efficiency, but also reduces resentment. Why? Because each person is doing what they naturally do best, which means you're less likely to make mistakes or procrastinate. Here's how to implement it. 1. Discuss each partner's comfort zone. Who likes detail work? Who enjoys planning or research? 2. Assign tasks accordingly. For example, one handles monthly bills, the other handles retirement planning or investment research. 3. Rotate tasks occasionally if you'd both like to learn new skills and keep a sense of fairness. And remember, dividing tasks doesn't mean you're working in isolation. You still have your weekly meeting where you update each other. But day to day, you'll each focus on what you do best, which helps everything move more smoothly. Hack number 4, automate everything possible. Let's face it, life gets busy. Between work, family, hobbies, and trying to squeeze in some downtime, the last thing we need is to remember a dozen different bill deadlines each month. That's why automation can feel like a godsend. Set up automatic payments for fixed expenses like rent or mortgage, utilities, car payments, and even credit cards. This takes the pressure off you to manually push payments every time. Plus, it eliminates the risk of late fees. Additionally, don't forget about automating your savings. Whether it's a simple transfer from checking to savings after each paycheck or a more complex setup that funnels money into retirement accounts, automation ensures you pay yourself first without having to think about it. Automation is one of the top strategies for reducing financial stress. Why? Because the less time you spend worrying about, did I remember to pay that bill, the more mental space you have for genuine conversations like planning future goals or deciding where to invest. Here's how to implement it. 1. Log in to each of your bill accounts or your bank's bill pay feature to set up autopay for recurring bills. 2. Automate transfers to savings. Start small, like $50 or $100 per paycheck, and increase over time. 3. Check automated transactions monthly to ensure no mistakes. Sometimes errors happen, so a quick review is enough to keep things on track. With a lot of the grunt work done for you, you can focus on the bigger picture and spend more time actually enjoying life with your partner. Hack number 5. Create short and long-term goals together. Finally, let's talk about goals. Whether it's saving for a summer vacation, planning a dream wedding, or building a nest egg for a future home, setting clear, mutually agreed upon goals can be incredibly motivating for couples. If you're just paying bills day in and day out without a deeper sense of purpose, finances can start to feel like a chore. But if you're both saving for something exciting, like a once-in-a-lifetime trip or a down payment on a new house, you'll feel that spark of motivation. Short-term and long-term goals can serve as milestones that keep both partners excited and focused. Short-term goals might be in the next 3 to 6 months, like building an emergency fund or paying off a small debt. Long-term goals usually extend to several years, like retirement funds or buying property. Here's how to implement it. 1. Brainstorm sessions. Sit down together and dream a little. What do you both truly want? 2. Separate goals by timeline, short-term versus long-term. Make them as specific as possible. Save $5,000 for a vacation next summer. 3. Track progress visually. It might be a thermometer chart on the fridge or a digital app that shows how close you are to each goal. This visual cue can be surprisingly motivating. So, those are our 5 productivity hacks to help couples stay on top of their finances and, more importantly, keep the peace at home. Let's do a quick recap. 1. The weekly money meeting. Dedicate 15 to 20 minutes each week to check in on your finances. 2. Shared budgeting apps. Transparency is everything. See your income and expenses in real time. 3. Divide and conquer tasks. Play to each partner's strengths, whether it's paying bills or planning investments. 4. Automate everything possible. Reduce mental load and late fees by setting up automatic payments and transfers. 5. Create short and long-term goals together. Give your finances a deeper purpose by working towards shared dreams. What's amazing is that these hacks aren't just about numbers and spreadsheets. They're also about communication and teamwork. When you consistently work together, talk openly, and support each other's goals, you build a stronger emotional and financial foundation. You'll find that money can become a source of unity rather than a source of stress or conflict. Thank you so much for watching. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more relationship and finance content. Let us know in the comments which hack you're most excited to try this week, or if you've got any hacks of your own to share. We'd love to hear from you. Remember, the sooner you start, the faster you'll see results. So pick one hack, give it a try, and watch your stress level go down while your financial confidence goes up. Until next time, take care and keep nurturing both your love and your money.